Hey, I'm Matt Chencho, and this is XCW Recall.
Welcome back once again in this series tribute to our fallen brother Genocide, and we're heading into a heavy, heated time in XCW. We're talking about Proving Warriors Team Reign, the newly reunited Team Reign, brand new Proving Warriors, hot off the press. And we're going into a singles match, which we would get to see what Matt Chencho really has to offer in XCW as he faces off against the technical expert, the sexcellence of sexecution, none other than Mr. 187 Genocide. And here we are, Matt Chencho, one half of the Proving Warriors. Kind of tell us what your mindset was going into this match.
My mindset? I was...
Wrestling XCW legend we all know as Benji.
I was more trying to figure out how to break out, honestly. More how best, to incorporate my moves, and I don't know, it was just a lot. I was still learning. I was real green. I can tell. I look so stiff.
You definitely don't have no gear back then.
No, I do not.
To see your first match back on the mattresses. See Genocide getting ready to make his entrance. How were your nerves?
I was pretty nervous. Genocide had made such a big name for himself at this point in time. He was integral to freaking XCW, so I just wanted to have the best match I could and, not blow too many spots. Nervous.
Even have at that time XCW senior referee, fat bastard, James Douglas. Listen to that bell. Did you and Genocide have any game plans going into this match?
We had discussed the start of this, these back and forth chain wrestling. We had discussed a few spots. I'm actually sitting here freaking out, trying to figure out, making sure I'm doing this right. I hadn't done too much chain wrestling up until this point.
We don't see a lot of arm drags in XCW, starting off with a couple arm drags. Genocide, legendary chain wrestler, technical expert.
I was worried about it because at this point I had no real experience doing any chain wrestling.
To 2 weeks, and it's just on the heels of what's coming in 4 weeks.
You don't look too bad for not knowing much, though.
True, but he did walk me through a lot. He did kind of guide me through this match, but without his guidance, it might have been a lot worse.
Benji was such a pro. Like, he usually made work easy.
He did.
Look at that.
You with your own headlock takedown.
So this would have been November of 2012. You just started in June.
Yeah, I was.
So if that puts it in perspective, you're only 4 months into your career in XCW.
Yeah. I was a lot better than my first match or two, but I'm still out there second guessing myself. Like, I just see myself pause because I was trying to do something. I'm slow too. I'm so slow.
He seemed to have the basics down pretty much. Something you teach all the new people: the arm drags, the hip tosses.
Even though you did sandbag the shit out of him right there.
I did. I said. I think I missed the call for it. I wasn't 100% sure what he wanted.
Arm drags you just don't see often. It's cool to get to see him use this much in this match.
Yeah, especially up until this point, I never did him. arm breaker. I still love doing that. I love doing it.
What is it like looking at yourself back then, seeing the difference in your appearance then, and knowing you look nothing like that now?
It's nostalgic to say the least, but I prefer my appearance now. Honestly, like I always wanted to grow my hair out. You know, back then I couldn't really grow a beard, but now it's just fucking out there.
So at this point in your career, I mean, you're 4 or 5 months in.
Dragon Whip.
You're starting to really get a grasp for what you're doing out there and stuff. Did you see this as long term as it was? Because I mean, at this point, like, you would stay for the next few years before you left. You were a mainstay and really, you know, became a top guy in XCW. So like, did you foresee that at this point in your career, or were you just like, nah, I'm gonna be out of here before too long?
I didn't foresee myself staying as long as I did at this point in time. I'm still awkward. At this point, I'm not like awkward around the guys, but I'm still awkward with my moveset. Not my moveset, but like the aspects around it. The chain wrestling, the transitions. I have my moveset down. They looks a little clean, but there's some polish.
It's like the in-between stuff, the transitioning from what you're doing as your specific moves to what's next, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
How are chops from Genocide in this match?
He gives a hell of a good chop. They always stung. He did not hold back. I feel like he might have held back in retrospect, because, you know, I'm a little green, but, you know, I definitely did feel.
So this was, I believe, the first time that you wrestled Genocide one-on-one. I think you did some tag stuff with him and Vapor.
Yes.
Team Reign Proving Warriors, but this is the first real one-on-one you guys got to work. How integral was he in your development in XCW? How much did he do for you behind the scenes?
Well, at this, like we were talking, I didn't have the transitions. I didn't have the in-between work. He really kind of helped me learn to flow with my moveset and stuff in between. He kind of really taught me how to chain wrestle, like, right before this, honestly. And
that's taught you how to slow down.
Yeah, definitely slow down. Because before this, it was like one move, another move, and then I do my whole moveset in 2 minutes and be like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Lazy fucking referee.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm choking him right here. He's not checking on him.
What was your favorite move to perform in your moveset? I mean, you had the Trouble in Lima, you had the Pele kicks, you had
the Proving Cutter.
Yep, you had all these moves. You had the SOS. What's your favorite to do?
I think my favorite would probably be the the Pele kick or the Trouble in Lima, because I could pretty much do them anywhere at any point in time, and they were so
There's
easy
the
to
Proving
use.
Cutter right there.
The Proving Cutter, I love doing it, but at the same time, it wasn't something that I could pull out anywhere. I had to kind of set it up for it, but I love the fact that I could do the Trouble in Lima and the Pele kick.
We won't forget the Trouble in Lima that you did to Hazard
in that dark match.
Yeah. Speaking of, there's a missed one right there.
Yeah.
The vet taking advantage.
Oh yeah, I'm too green here. He just killed me. I'm dead. Look at him.
Having the spot to an XCW legend such as Genocide allowing you to kick out of his finisher, how did you feel when he told you were going to kick out of his finisher at that point?
I felt elated just because, like, he ended so many matches with it. Not only that, but he's also a great like submission technician. You know, it was fun learning. You know that taking all these moves. Pele kick. It was more like a Pele knee. Still figuring that move out.
So is this the first time you've watched this back since 2012?
Actually, yeah. Anytime I look back or I'm showing someone, it's usually the later stuff when I have my gear. I'm not as green. This is a little embarrassing because it looks so. I look
666.
See, like I was telling you, submission technician.
He's trying to get your legs in the right place.
Yeah, and I have no idea where he wants my legs at this point in time either.
He gets it, like he's a big dude, but he hooks it so well.
Yeah, I was it's a little painful.
There it is. And submitting to the 666. Now looking at this match in retrospect, like you said, for the first time since that day, what's your opinion? What was it like? And what does it mean to you know now that Genocide is gone, but you have this moment right here?
It's special to me. Like I said, Genocide, he taught me chain wrestling. He helped me with this at this point in my career learn the transitions that I needed. There's so much love and respect for at this point in time. Just because, I mean, without him, I might not have been as big of a wrestler or had this smooth transitions. It's just important.
After watching that back, we got to see Matt fall just a little bit short, tapping out to the 666 to Mr. 187 Genocide. Now, coming up next, we have none other than another match. This one between Genocide and Corey Lee.